Kai Allen. Quickest in both those sessions, but just a tenth separating him and Brad Vaughan. But Garth, there's been a bit of news overnight regarding Brad Vaughan and that Anderson Motorsport team. Yes,
that team were found to be in breach of the testing regulations. That team actually tested here at Wanneroo Raceway on Monday. And they are allowed to test at this circuit, but just not within the week of the race meeting. So they had to test prior to Saturday. So Monday falling after the Saturday, so that fell in race week. So the penalty for that Anderson Motorsport team and Brad Vaughan was a $10,000 fine, $5,000 of which was suspended, and Brad Vaughan will have to start from pit lane.
Gary Hill sits fourth at the moment. Wanted to give this guy a bit of love here in the last minute of this Super 3 Armour All qualifying session. Jake Kostecki and Brody Kostecki, local boys, driving in the Repco Supercars Championship, something that Garth Tander did on many occasions, drive at the home circuit, and something that Gary Hills has long waited for. Local boy, local car, and finally he gets to drive it at his home track.
Yeah, fantastic feeling. You don't get a chance to do that too often as a WA driver in the Supercars Championship, so great opportunity for Gary. He's been supporting the championship for a while now. It's a great opportunity to be racing in front of friends, family, local supporters. Hopefully he has a nice, solid weekend. Currently fourth. Finishes that lap with a 58.3, so his best is a 57.8. Crosses the line with just over 15 seconds to go, so this will be his last opportunity to maybe move himself up.
AC electrical and air conditioning on the bonnet and doors for this car. And runs his own business here in WA.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Did make it over to the opening round of the championship in Sydney as well, once some of those restrictions have been lifted, but he's just so thrilled to hear that Super 2 and Super 3 would be making the trip over to WA. First time for Super 3, but we're quite used to seeing the Dunlop Series here. First visit was back in 2011, so this will be the 9th time that we've had a Dunlop Series round here in the West, first since 2019. Blake Fidel has just popped up to second. I can see Garth peering towards the timing screen, so nice job from Brad to split Kai Allen and Bradley Vaughan as Hills finishes off the session in fourth. Nicely done. And we'll have a look at exactly how that all washed out. Kai Allen topping the session for Eggleston Motorsport.
56.08, so only 4 100ths behind Fraser in this first run. On board here with Cameron Hill. Oh no, this is not Cameron Hill, this is Matt Payne.
It is, and this is Craig Lowndes down in pit lane.
Yeah, g'day guys. 90% of the field just filed out of, as everyone can see, but they've all gone out on a used Dunlop tyre. So you're talking about setting some lap times. So where I'm standing right now, as far as I can see, there's all some brand new Dunlop tyres laid out, ready to go onto these cars.
Thank you, Lowndesy. Here comes Hill across the line, 2 tenths off the top at the moment by Matt Payne, and there is a brand new set of Dunlop hard compound tyres ready to go. Matt Payne has been busy lately, Garth. He's part of that Junior Grove program, but he's also reached out and is doing some international racing. Here comes Zach Best. Tickford.
Oh, only 10th.
Wow, he was a little bit missing in the time cards yesterday as well in practice.
So expect more from Best. Tickford car's traditionally been very good here at Wanneroo Raceway. As the Erebus boys watch on.
And there is potentially the red flag.
Ellie Morrow, I'd say that's turn 6. Down the bottom of the hill, out the back. She's well bunkered down there. Yes, it is turn 6. So with just over a minute to go.
Red flag, pit exit closed.
They just answered that question. I was going to say, does Motorsport Australia throw the red flag? And with a minute 63 seconds, it's a 55-second lap, Chad. You could theoretically get from pit lane to start a lap if we restart this one. There's Morrow, just too deep on the brakes, runs it wide, understeers wide, and once you're in the sand, the beach has you.
Awkward time for a red flag, Craig.
Yeah, it is, guys. I was just standing down here and I just watched Cameron Hill and Declan Fraser get pushed back with about 2 minutes to go. And you actually cursed them because you said if they're obviously a red flag at the moment, I think they snuck a lap time in, but obviously that was just one lap they had a chance to do.
Cam Hill didn't get there, Craig. Quickest in the first sector. Red flag caught them out. His banker luck good enough for third at least. That's the good news. But it looks at the moment, unless they throw an extension their way, that Matt Payne might have his second arm roll pole of the year.
Yeah, so nice job from the Grove Racing team. Zach Best on screen. He currently sits 10th in this session. So
how about Aaron Seaton? Ran out of sequence early in the session,
yeah,
5th.
5th at the moment. That's nice. He'll take that. Jay Robotham has done a very nice job. Currently finds himself on the outside of the front row. And
coming off the back of his first race win in Super 2 at Sydney.
Be
Might be about to
this
follow that up.
session is declared session.
so Motorsport Australia Race Control have declared the session. We will not restart. So the timing screen that you see there will be the grid for tomorrow's or this afternoon's race.
And Ryle Harris and Nash Morris never got a clean lap in. And as a result, they're down in 16th and 17th on the grid. Second and third last for the Super 2 entry. So Matt Payne, another arm roll pole award with a 55.5. Nice job, Grove Racing. And they have backed up the speed that they showed in Sydney. Jay Robotham, career best, and a front row start coming his way. And filled with confidence in the Shred-X car after a win recently over in Sydney. Cam Hill third, nice job there. McLean Seaton inside the top 5. And wow, there's going to be some fast cars coming from further back in the pack. Ryle Harris in particular, they'll have some cars to pass. Remember Ryle Harris and Nash Morris had a little war of words